What is up, guys? Blue Sun JRPGs here, doing another anticipation video. These are probably the videos I enjoy doing the most, just because I love talking about new games that pique my interest, and they really catch my attention, and that's why I love doing these so much. But this is the game I'm probably the most excited to ever be talking about, and that is, of course, Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. If you guys are fans of the series, you guys will know that Season 2 takes place in a world called Gun Gale Online. Gun Gale Online, you can guess it, is basically a world built around kind of the same concept of Sword Art Online, the virtual reality or augmented reality, but using guns rather than swords. So this game is going to actually be a third-person shooter RPG. And I can't think of really any other games aside from Mass Effect that did that, and definitely no other JRPGs. I can't even think of a JRPG with guns. Like, really, like what JRPG uses guns as weapons? I guess Persona, to a very, very small extent, do you have guns? But is that no one would consider Persona a gun-based RPG? Maybe somebody would, who's crazy, especially Persona 3 when they shot themselves in the head. That was weird. I don't know, but that was strange. But getting back on track, this game is going to be coming out February 23rd for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. A little disappointing and a little surprising that there's not going to be a version for the Nintendo Switch. You would think that because the Xbox One is getting one, the Switch would get one, seeing as Xbox One virtually has no fan base or no current users in Japan, which is where Sword Art Online is obviously very popular. And the Nintendo Switch obviously does a pretty good job with that. And dude, the Xbox One never gets JRPGs. So to get an RPG is pretty surprising there, and the Switch has actually got a few decent RPGs coming out, so that was surprising there. One of the main concerns I have is a lot of people just bash the game right off the bat because it's Sword Art Online, so they say, all the SAO games suck, SAO is a horrible anime just because it's popular. Yeah, I never get that. I never got why people think because something's popular that they shit on it and they can't enjoy it because other people do. But that's their deal. But one of the concerns that I actually have, that I think some of the other people have, is I don't think the game looks aesthetically too appealing. Bandai Namco never seems to do that great of a job with games as far as graphics go. I think the game looks average, definitely average. I'm not gonna say it's a bad looking game, but it's definitely. I see games that came out 2 or 3 years ago that look better than the game. It's unfortunate, but that just seems to be Bandai Namco's MO at the current time. I'm not sure if it's like a cost-saving measure that's all they can afford to do, which obviously I'd rather see games with a little bit less graphics than no games at all. So if that is the only way they can get games out, then so be it. Another concern that people had is talking about the frame rate drop. Looking at the gameplay footage, I'm running here through screen capture, so it might even be a little bit slower for you guys. But it didn't look too bad for me when I was watching videos on it. I thought it looked fairly decent. I'm personally someone who's never really had issues with the games as far as frame rate dropping goes. I can't really think of. I can think of maybe a few games offhand that had bad frame rate issues and that ruined the experience for me. But very, very few, especially in RPGs. How important really is frame rate in RPG? Obviously, this being a shooter and a more of a fluid game, this would be more important. But I still don't think it's going to be a big deal. Cool thing too is, playing in this world, we never get to play as in Gun Gale Online. And Gun Gale Online is probably one of my favorite aspects of Sword Art Online too. So I'm super excited to explore this world. Again, the monsters or the people that you're fighting in this gameplay footage don't look too appealing. Hopefully there will be something cooler. But the thing that probably has me most intrigued about this game, if I haven't already mentioned it, is the multiplayer. Playing online multiplayer combat, that's going to be amazing. I can't think of any other RPGs really, aside from maybe Destiny, if you would even consider that an RPG, which I guess loosely it is, that you actually get to play multiplayer on, which is something that's really awesome, and I'm glad to see that they're actually doing that. I wish more games would take that step moving forward. And hopefully this game will be a big hit, and people will come up with more RPGs like that in the future. and more RPGs in general using weapons like guns. Because what the hell? Let's get some more variety. Not every RPG has to be magic, swords, and persona spirits or whatever. But either way, guys, I am super excited for this game. They actually have an awesome collector's edition coming out. It's like $100, but I might actually splurge for that because I think it actually looks pretty cool. Regular game though is going to be a $60 game. Kind of wish it was coming out for $49.99. A lot of games are going in that path lately, which is awesome. But for some reason, Bandai Namco did not follow suit. But either way, guys, again, massive thanks for checking out the video. I want to thank you guys all for the support you guys have been giving me recently. Peace out. Blue Sun JRPGs.